Hey guys, what's up? It's Ayush Mathur from It's the Thing, and we have the Yu Yureka, and we are going to update it to the new Cyanogen MOD OS running on the Lollipop, Android Lollipop. So I have told you how to do that in my previous video, and in this video I'm going to do it live in this Yu Yureka. So we will do it. As I said, we have to download and copy the file into the phone. I have already done that. Let me show you. It's here in the file manager. Here it is, cmdrel tomato signed. Now the proper process is given in the link below in the other video. You can watch that. So for now, let's do and flash the update and see how does it performs on the Yu Yureka. So at first we have to turn off the phone, or let's just reboot to the recovery itself directly without wasting much of the time. I've already told you how to do boot into recovery directly from the switched off phone in my previous video. So here we are in the recovery mode. So nothing to do, no wiping media or cache partition, just directly go to the apply update and choose the update here, and this is how it is done. The phone will be updated within minutes. I guess it takes 5 minutes or so. So I'll just fast forward to the boot menu. So here we are, the update is completed. Now we have just to reboot the system. Android is now booting up. I expect to see the new boot logo of the Cyanogen mod. Here we are, there it is, the new beautiful Cyanogen logo, and that shows the update has been successful, I guess, right? Let's see, let it boot into the main system. The nice part about the Cyanogen mod 12 is that it improves in not only the UI, but some people are saying that it has improved in the 64-bit architecture. So the phone is expected to perform a bit more fast, and I expect to see better battery backup, as Yureka really sucks on the battery backup. Let's hope it performs well, and I also hope to see the major bugs which are there in the KitKat version, like this proximity sensors and the touchscreen issues, all those things. I also had the screen burning issues, but that's probably the hardware point of issue, and not all phones are facing it, rarely a few, and barely noticeable. As the first boot, so it is taking a bit longer, but it doesn't matter. After all, it's the big update. The update cost me around 645 MB, which will take place around 1 GB or so in the phone, I guess. So here we are. The Android is updating, optimization of apps. So guys, the apps were updated, and this is the screen you will see after your Cyanogen MOD OS is configured. I did a reset, and there was a language selection and region selection stuff before it. This is the default theme I choose because starting with the default is always better, though there was option for the Yu Yureka theme as well. We will see that theme later on. So this is the home screen of the Trebuchet launcher, or they have renamed it as Launcher 3 in this version of the OS, and it looks quite similar to the previous versions. There is a search bar above with language input, voice input, which will launch the Google Now services once they are configured. And we have the new notification bar here. You can see swiping from the right will open the long notifications, and swiping from the other part you will get the short notifications. Means from right is the more the settings, from the left you will get the notifications. As now there are no notifications. So in the quick settings bar you can see we have the brightness control here. The other way you can control brightness is through the status bar. Once it is activated, it's not activated by default. There is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth toggle buttons and the data service buttons, airplane mode and other things. You can of course edit them later. There's a quick shortcut to settings and the new feature called the user. So you can add more users, as if there could be like guest mode, kid mode, where you're absolutely protected and only those apps which you allow will be available for the access. So let's see what are in the app drawer. So we have the audio FX and the Beta app pre-installed, and with the new email client in the Cyanogen MOD OS by Boxer. Frankly, I didn't like it because it do not give me advanced options to edit. As of now, if you have contacts on the Outlook servers, you would not be able to add those in this. I'll tell you later on. So here is the app drawer, the stock Android one, and you can see we have few bloatware here. It's like this is universe thing, this is the nothing but the Opera mobile, and we have the stock Google applications which you can use. We have the gallery and photos both, and the Gmail application and the email application both. I don't know why they use two applications for the same thing. It's totally useless. Either you would use gallery, or you would use photos, or you would use Gmail, or you would use email. In fact, Gmail application is quite a lot better. And there's the browser, and there's another browser. This is the Play Store where you can download more applications, and this is the messaging application. We have the material style here. This is the phone application where you can see speed dials, resend, and the contacts, and you can of course type a name to search the number. I haven't added any new number, so it's probably I can't do anything. Okay, this is the dialer, you can see, and the call button. Okay, so this is the browser, and yeah, these are the multitasking apps. You can in the card form, which is the new addition, and there are the themes, the very interesting application in the Cyanogen mod. You can go to the settings and go to themes. Where is it? Here, and you can of course change the theme. It is probably the same which was in the Android KitKat or Cyanogen mod 11s, but there is an addition called the app themer. Once the app themer is here, you can just open any application, tap on this, and you can choose what theme you would like to have in that particular application. For example, I set the settings theme as of the U theme, and the whole other interface would be the default theme, as you can see, but the settings would open in the theme of the U. Pretty nice addition, but takes a lot of time if you want every application modified. So that was in the first look of the application and the other stuff. What else? We have to the notifications, we have to check the alright, let's check the settings. Here is where you will see a lot of changes. So first of all, the sound. So you can see there are many new additions here. If you click the volume button, you will have the settings for different volumes, and there is also a priority mode, and you can set the priority interruptions. When your call arrives, you want it to be silent, for what calls you want it to be silent, and what message you want to silence, the time where you want phone to be silent or responding. You can just check those stuffs out by yourself. It is pretty much helpful by itself, and you can choose the time frame for how much time you want priority, or you want nothing, no interruptions, then you can set none. The phone will not vibrate nor sound. So that was the sound additions here. And you can of course change the sound or ringtones of the sim 1 and sim 2 separately. There are a lot of ringtones. These are not available in the stock Android. They are added by the Yu Yureka team. Alright, so these are the settings which were there previously also. And we have the display and lights. So here is the adaptive brightness. So there is no automatic brightness settings by here. If you want brightness to be adjusted automatically, you have to go to the settings and select the adaptive settings. Once done, you can change the brightness, but you can change the brightness through the status bar above. So we have the double tap to wake, rotations, and double tap to sleep, and daydream, expanded desktop, all other things. Here is the new thing called color calibration. So you can choose what color you want to be more prominent, and how much like these are the reset button. Okay, some stuff to be learned before you actually go and calibrate the color. This is the wake unplug, and this is the color enhancements. So the color enhancement is the same which was previously, but with the CM 12.1 there would be a very good addition in this. This is not updated yet. Also the camera API is also, they are not updated in the CM 12. So this is a theme application, we have already seen it. It is exactly the same which was in the KitKat except that theme. Here's the notification manager. Also what kind of notification you want, whenever you want you can change those. And here's the lock screen. So this is the new thing we have here called the like if I just set the lock screen for a pattern, maybe just okay, we need 4. Alright, so I have set this pattern lock. Here is the new addition called the smart lock. So using this smart lock, you can okay, it's currently disabled by the administrator because it needs setup of the what you can say, the Google account before you actually go and set up the smart lock. So I will do a separate video on this with totally setup thing. Okay, so these are the this is the called the trust agent, the smart lock by Google. We'll check on it later on. So first let's check the other things out. The buttons, of course you can change to on-screen navigation bar, change it. All previous stuff, no changes in that. Wake up device is on volume button if pressed. Keyboard cursor console control, I don't know why is that. Okay, so when you press volume up or volume down button, the cursor will move, and swap volume button when the screen is rotated, so reoriented. It is from the previous KitKat version only. So here is the when it is on navigation, on-screen navigation, when it is on the off-screen navigation. There are some other features which you can change, which is wake up device, when long pressing, short pressing some buttons, stuff like that. So this only gives you the extra productivity. you can change by your own needs. So here's the battery. The battery saver in this Lollipop update is hugely improved. There's a dedicated power sync mode which really works well. It dims out all the lights, changes the data connection to 2G, turns off the Wi-Fi and stuff, or if Wi-Fi is connected then it will get on the only when the Wi-Fi strength is higher, and if Wi-Fi is not used it will turn off, stuff like that. So battery saver mode may work. I have not checked it out yet, of course it's just updated. And then we have the security. So these are the encryptions and certificates and SD cards, and you can of course change the unknown sources thing from here. So you can install APK and just a set install from SD cards. You can open and install SD card applications, and here is the system profile, which are exactly the same, and there is the notification drawer. So here's the place where you will see changes in a negative way. Many things like compass is now changed to something very more unlikable thing, and many previous shortcuts are now changed, and you can really do this quick stuff like you could do in the previous KitKat version, which I really didn't like. So here are the quick pull down from the right or left. Here are the settings, what you want. See, you can see only few options. Like previously there is a big scroll thing you have, but there's many options. In this it is barely 8 or 9 options, and excluding these things here. So that's a drawback. And also we have the 2 notification draws, so there's nothing you can do here. If you want to change some settings you will have to pull it down. So okay, it looks very fancy, but in practical use it's really suck. And these are the advanced location settings which you can change. Alright, let's see what else we have. Apps, same thing, nothing's changed here. And the accounts, okay, so what accounts by default you can add or subtract. So you can add the Cyanogen account, and Gmail, IMAP, a POP3 account, IMAP, or Exchange account. Though there it's written that you can add Exchange account, but opening it, click on it will open the Boxer application, and once you add your Exchange account like the Microsoft account here, you can really synchronize contacts here. Only emails are synchronized. So basically what I want to say is, by default you can only synchronize your Google contacts but not the Outlook contacts. For that you will going to be needing the Outlook.com application, which is unfortunately removed from the Play Store. And if you go out searching for the Outlook application in the Play Store, you will get Outlook Preview, which again do not synchronize contacts. So for you guys, I can put up the link of the Outlook.com app. It's still there in the App Store, but it's hidden. I found it in my previous install application. So if you want the link, if you want to download that and synchronize your Outlook contacts, you can go to that link and download it into your phone. And this is the privacy, almost the same thing. This is location, the apps you want. If you turn on and off the locations, and the same thing which were there in the KitKat version. This is the date and time, again same thing. Accessibility, yeah, about the accessibility I want to tell you that while setting up the phone, I accidentally activated the accessibility mode, and it really sucks. Really, if you are not blind, you will really gonna say that the accessibility mode is unoperable, and it get accidentally opened by some like pressing 2 fingers and holding it on the screen or something like that on the startup page. So while setting up the startup page, take care. And then there is the storage, 12.8 GB of storage after the update and reset. And you can of course add and remove SD cards and other things. And language and inputs you can add to change the keyboard language, backups, printing, and lastly the about phone. So system updates and other things. So you can see is the Cyanogen OS 12.0, Android version 5.0.2, and the kernel version is 3.10.49. Build date is April 6, which is just recently, and that's it. Okay, what else we are left with is pretty much this is the contact applications. This is the clock application, which is on the material UI, you can see. And this is the contacts application. This is also on the material UI. Just enjoy the things. This is the camera. Alright, same thing, no changes here. I wish the camera APIs are get updated soon. And downloads, and yeah, this is the calculator, new calculator with material UI. Calendar, I guess there are some changes in the calendar. Okay, almost the same. It will not open, so we'll take a closer look on those applications later on in deep, once I set this phone up totally. Till then, take care, bye bye. Hit like and share if you like the video, and do share your thoughts in the comments.